can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dahnans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to... You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Dahnans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dahnans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like...
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was... But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia. It's even messier.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate...
That said, you may be able to... I think maybe that's why I clung to our...
Even if his motivations weren't pure.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes... I remember a story Rinwell once told me. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim was...
But as time went on, and he and the dark... I guess what I'm getting at is...
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not.
You have your promise to Miguel.
I know. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it.
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on?
It's safe to assume they know everything. Though I know not what. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, and to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must it is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. No one could have foreseen that.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past...
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and shoot?
A curious choice of words.
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone who refused to.
What I have come to understand is that I mean to bring about a true last...
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange...
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me.
I took a look around inside.
Thanks.
You know...
When we talk...
Yeah, I bet...
Yeah.
I keep... And heck, but no matter... And then there's... I stop...
You're not like...
Yeah.
And that's
Alphen.
Zephyr's not...
Sounds like...
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shionne. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know though, maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Xion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Xion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Shionne, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Eternal devastation!
Here! Thunderblade!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
There!
Time to go!
You're mine! Searing flame! Reload!
Megasonic thrust!
Tiger blade!
Take this!
Searing
Here I
flame!
come!
Switch to offense!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right be- No choice!
Going in!
Eternal devastation!
Switch to offense!
Eternal devastation! Dragon
Watch for their ranged attack!
I see one, eh?
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! Too mine! You're finished! We're not finished!
Piercing
Dragon Swarm!
You're mine!
Lightning blade! Do it!
Limbo!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not...
Little help!
Eternal devastation!
Switch to offense!
Lightning condemned!
Crush!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant blood! Here!
Going in! Crescent moon!
Annihilation!
Tiger
Megasonic thrust!
Hit!
You're mine!
Raging
It's over!
Crescent moon! In here!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
And bubbling to me!
Eternal devastation!
Annihilation!
Shot!
In the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
In here! Sight more for the stockpile! It's over!
Eternal devastation!
Going in!
Annihilation! I'm on a roll!
Take this! Struck!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Eternal devastation!
Shot!
Raging
Dragon
storm!
Swarm!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Take down their defenses! Megasonic thrust!
Searing flame! Reload! Lightning condemned!
We're not finished!
Lightning!
Eternal devastation! Megasonic thrust! Here! Eternal devastation! Megasonic thrust! You're mine! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Out of my way!
Now you'll learn! Here I come! You're finished! Eternal devastation! I will show you any mercy! It's over!
In here! Tiger blade! I'll be saving
Eternal
you!
devastation!
Look sharp!
Megasonic thrust!
This
Here!
one's mine!
Radiant Tiger blade!
It's over!
More where that came from!
You're mine!
Do it!
It's over! Eternal devastation! Crush!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Little help!
It's over!
Mega ray!
Dragon Swarm!
I can read your moves like a book!
Here's the order! Meteor! Air
I'm not done!
Annihilation!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Got you now!
Going in! Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! You'll have nowhere to go!
Here I come! It's over!
Photon blast!
Look sharp!
Hey!
Take this! Tiger Blade!
Here I come! You're finished! Take this! Dragon
Reload! Tiger Blade!
Chinese supernova! Searing flame! Reload!
On guard!
Raging cascade!
This one's mine! Take this! Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Thunder
You're finished! Crush! Let's hark back, will ya? Blow it down! Try harder!
This one's mine!
Crush!
Into the
On your
shadow!
knees! It's over!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll see you
Raging
right now!
cascade!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Hark back, will ya?
I'm out!
I'm not done! Eternal devastation!
Blade Swarm! Tiger Blade! Do it! Going in!
Mega Blast!
Frozen!
Hammer!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Take my revenge on you!
Try harder!
Tiger Blade!
Thunder Beetle Healing Arc! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Miss him!
Thunder Blade!
It's over!
I'm out!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Piercing roar!
Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind!
Blaze fire!
I'm only getting started!
I'm not done!
Look sharp!
Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Daring the blade! Reload! Air thrust!
Could have been worse.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Mega Sonic Boom!
Thunder Blade!
You're mine!
Searing
It's
flame!
over!
Reload!
Here I come!
Lightning!
You're finished!
I'm out
Here!
watching! Tempest Whirl!
On guard!
Searing flame! Reload!
Here I come!
Here! Radiant Love! Here!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! This one to me!
It's It's over! Take this! It's over! Megasonic Thrust! You're mine! You're finished! Take this! It's over! Here! Eternal Devastation!
One more! Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Little help!
Eternal Devastation! Fall down! Here I come! Eternal Devastation!
Here I go! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Got you now! You're finished!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
It's over!
Here I go.
Eternal
Thank you.
Almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Shion, astral energy, full throttle!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that.
Dragon Swarm!
Tempest Room! Mega Ray!
Eternal Devastation! It's over! Come quietly! You're mine! Not a chance! Eternal Devastation! Strike!
In here!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Crush it!
Tiger Blade!
Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Back, will ya?
Thunder Blade! Annihilation!
Here I come! You're finished!
Higher!
Tempest Whirl!
Here I come! Caught back, will ya? Try harder!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Aw, too Raging Cascade! Lightning
Here I
Orb!
come!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Eternal Devastation! You're finished! Eternal Devastation!
Kitara frozen!
Hammer!
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
That took more energy than I expected.
Out of my way!
Eternal Devastation! You're mine!
Astral energy! Raging Cascade!
Eternal Devastation!
In here! More of the Reload! Here's a healing arc!
Look sharp!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let him Swordsman handle it!
Here's it!
All yours!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Lightning Orb! Searing Flame! Reload!
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon
Air
Swarm!
thrust!
You're mine! It's over! You're mine!
Going in! Air thrust!
Megasonic Thrust!
Photon Flash!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. That's far enough!
You got spirit!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Eternal Devastation!
They really don't give up, do they?
Dance in the wind! In here!
You're finished! Megasonic Thrust!
Raging Cascade!
Legit non-chance! Take this! I owe you one!
Look sharp!
Eternal Devastation!
Tiger Blade!
It's over!
You made me angry! That was a bad idea! Look sharp! I never miss!
You're mine! Ignite!
I'm helping Captain! Switch to offense!
I owe you one!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here, let me help.
First aid! This one's mine!
Tempest Swirl!
Dragon Meteor!
Bullseye! Here, let me help. First aid! Wind Oscillator Dance in the wind!
Take this! You're finished!
This one's mine! One more!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing
Here I
out!
come!
First
You're
aid
finished!
heal!
Crush!
Tiger Blade!
Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm!
Piercing Power!
You're mine!
Their arcs were interrupted!
Eternal devastation! Here I come! It's over!
I'll cover you better! On guard! Recover!
I owe you one!
Here I come! Supernova! Light
Piercing
Razor! Healing Circle! It's ready! I'll cover you!
Dragon Swarm!
Appreciate the help!
One last lightning condemned!
Tiger Blade!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Back into... I'm ready!
Going in!
I'll fix you up! Cover!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
It's
It's over!
Eternal devastation!
Annihilation!
This one!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Thunderblade!
Dragon
I'll stop
Swarm!
its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Eternal devastation!
Time to shine!
Lightning condemned!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Take this!
You're finished!
Tiger Blade! I don't feel so high.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the fun. Do it! No way!
Thunder! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
They really made us work for that one. Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
I won't forgive you!
Now you'll learn!
So much for talking it out!
Engaging! Dragon Swarm! Eternal devastation! Mission here!
How about this?
We managed to pull...
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Take down!
Will this help?
Eternal devastation!
Take it break! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
An opponent like this should be easy. The rebel! Stop! It's over! Crush! Dragon Swarm!
You think that shield will save you?
Got you now! It's over!
Raging cascade! In here! Annihilation to stop!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Here!
Make your way!
Tiger blade!
Here I come!
Flaming meteor! Raging
Take
storm!
this!
Here goes!
It's over!
Get him!
Here! Megasonic Thrust!
Here!
This one our arts were interrupted.
You're finished!
Tiger blade!
Here I come!
Mega ray! Lightning orb! Raging cascade! One sweet! Spread! Dance in the wind!
This one's mine.
Feel there!
Tiger blade!
Mega ray!
Look sharp.
Lightning condense!
Take that.
Thunder Tiger blade! Intercept!
Throw ya!
This one's mine.
Take this!
Annihilation!
It's over! Crush! I'll teach you right back!
Lightning raging cascade! In here! Tiger blade! More for the stockpile!
This
Mega
one's
ray!
Megasonic Thrust! You're mine! You're
This
finished!
one's mine.
Eternal devastation!
Tiger blade!
Swarm!
More with now! Going in! Not on my watch!
You're mine! No escape!
Look sharp. Crescent moon.
You're mine!
Tiger blade.
You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Look sharp.
Raging storm! Back into the fire! Now! Mega ray! On guard! Dance in the wind!
Do as I say!
Going in.
Crush!
A hard-won victory. That's far enough.
Crush! Here I come! It's over!
Here I go!
Dragon Swarm!
Here!
Look sharp.
Take this!
Tiger
You're
blade.
finished!
Mega ray!
Too fast!
Stand fast.
We're not finished!
Mega ray!
You're finished! Eternal devastation!
One more.
Take this!
Make it rain.
Air thrust! Kisara frozen!
Hammer.
I'll heal you all!
Look sharp.
Raging
You're
storm!
mine!
More Thank you.
On guard.
Here I come! It's over!
Ready! Radiant! Here!
Do it.
Lightning condemned! Lightning!
A comfortable win.
forest?
I'll do my best!
You got spirit! You're finished! Look sharp! Take it! Eternal devastation! You're mine! Eternal devastation! Take this! Dragon swarm!
More for the stockpile!
Glacial fire! Tiger blade!
Eternal devastation!
Tempest swirl!
Crescent moon! Tiger blade!
Megasonic thrust!
I'm out of ammo!
Do it!
Raging storm!
Take this!
Here, let me help!
Take this! Here! Megasonic thrust!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. I'll do my best!
Bring him down!
Mega ray!
Dragon swarm!
Lightning condense!
Piercing roar!
Take it!
Now!
Flaming meteor!
Sighted!
You're born! Mission!
Tempest swirl!
Glacial fire! Tiger blade!
Dragon
Lightning
swarm!
orb! Raging cascade!
Going in!
We're not finished! Eternal devastation!
Mega ray! Now!
Glacial fire! Tiger blade!
It's over! Crush!
Here comes now! Raging cascade!
Onward and upward.
What is this?
Out of my way!
Eternal devastation! You're mine! It's over!
I'll be saving
Eternal
you.
devastation!
Dragon
Dragon swarm!
More reduction!
Make it break!
Sleep now. I'm all stocked up.
Going in!
Annihilation!
Eternal
Mega ray!
devastation!
Lightning
I'm
orb!
not done!
More where that came from!
This one's
You're
mine!
mine!
Dancing
Tiger
wind!
blade!
Sleep now.
Eternal devastation!
Into the shadows this way!
This one's
I'm
mine!
not done!
This one's mine!
Here!
I'm ready for the next battle.